Everybody.
Okay, it's that time.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go there. It's time for the good news, the bad news, and the other shit.
And the ugly news.
It is good and ugly. It's sad. Arm yourselves. Gird your loins. Claudia Ann Ream is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And she has something to say, too. All right, you guys.
Okay.
A lot of stuff going on. You know, a lot of stuff going on. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, and I get selective because, you know, some stuff, I don't know. They're trying to make it seem like there is a... Does anybody... Okay, well, let's see what Claudia thinks. I think the election is kind of a slam dunk, okay? They're trying to make it seem like it's actually some competition because of the dog and pony show, okay? We talked about Mitt Romney.
Oh.
Now, I reminded people that because what was so interesting, Claudia, and
yeah, keep me separate from the other one out there.
Well, we covered a piece about Mitt Romney about his father.
Oh yeah,
the former governor who actually, as a Republican, took some pretty liberal stances by actually marching. And we showed a picture of him marching at the front. He insisted that he was seen and at great risk to himself. And actually in a bunch of other legislation, turned out to be someone who was not,
yes, sir, not
the typical Republican. The son is not the father, but it's interesting you don't hear any side talk about this again. The reason why the Obama campaign doesn't talk about it because it's something that might make you look differently at Mitt, maybe in a more favorable way.
Yeah.
Mitt doesn't claim it because he doesn't want to. He's not claiming that heritage, right?
Right.
But it's just so interesting that his dad, who's a very well, just going through a Wikipedia yourself, took a bunch of political stances that are there and documented. So, but that's the big thing. They're trying to talk about it a lot. They're talking about it a lot, Claudia. I don't know. I just feel like the president has it socked away. Somebody told me, but he needs money. He needs money. He needs money.
Well,
I'm going to go get some money.
They've got all those dinner donations going on the internet.
How much y'all giving? How much you giving them?
Well, I've given $5 here.
I was about to say, that's it. I got a $20 cap on you, Mr. President.
Well, the thing I find interesting about these Olympic uniforms.
Oh, that was a good one, you guys. That was like a big. Did you guys hear about that one?
ABC's covering it a lot, but
I'll get a picture.
But these designs, they look like Thurston and Lovey from remember what's his name?
Gilligan's Island or something like that.
With the boat that crashed, the old series.
Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island,
Yeah.
the two ne'er-do-wells, you know?
Yeah.
That they look like yacht club
upper
class uniforms. I think they don't really
disconnect.
I don't think they have anything to do with our Olympic athletes. And of course,
I want a bigger picture. Let me get a bigger one.
That's not the uniform, is it?
Yeah, they got the.
It looks like yacht club members. I mean, Thurston and Lovey.
I think they ought to go hip hop.
Yeah, you can't. You know what? Okay.
I think that who was it?
Damn
The Democratic minority leader said that they all should be burned and just start over again. And
they apologized mainly because they said, "My gosh, they were made in China." You know, Americans have a hissy fit.
Oh, you sure did.
Made in China.
Well, they should have been made
same
here
place that
if
made
there
that
are
spaghettios you're eating.
I mean, do you like those? Do you like those uniforms? I don't like them.
I do.
You know what?
Excuse
you
me.
got to be careful.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's an attractive outfit. It's I think it's sort of ambiguous. You know, they keep it kind of gender neutral.
Okay,
one thing about those white pants, they make a mess. You know, you can't can't do much of it.
They are very Ralph Lauren looking.
They are.
And here's the thing, you guys. Instead of having like the flag, they had the Ralph Lauren patch.
Yep.
Oh,
see if you look close on the breast pocket.
Yep.
So people got pissed off. People got pissed off. They say, "Well, you're bigger than the flag." You're bigger than the flag, buddy.
You know what I think all the Olympic athletes should do? I think they should toss that uniform and go buy something red, white, and blue that's been made in America, and just wear that to the opening ceremony. Nobody has to have matching outfits. Just
Red,
get something.
white, and blue.
Right.
Just get something red, white, and blue, made in the USA, and go out there and wear it. And
Well, that's what makes. So we ought to have free open fashion.
Right.
You all remember graduation from high school. It doesn't work.
Why can't they? Now, why is it?
My graduation, I'm just telling you.
That's not
we had
right.
like kind of open, wear what you want.
Right.
Okay, I'm just telling you, it was the time.
But
it was kind of crazy. I'm just telling you.
But you had a thing over it. Your clothes.
Yeah.
People did crazy stuff. One guy had a fire extinguisher underneath his gown, and when they handed him his thing, he hit the fire extinguisher.
oh no!
People did, but
no.
it was a very liberal time. My high school, you didn't get in trouble for that. Like, they
Right.
would laugh. Because it was kind of, it was the time. When people did more, it was tolerated.
We had to wear white gowns and carry 18 red roses. It was like we were getting married or something.
There's a disconnect.
I missed that.
It's a disconnect.
Well,
No.
take a look at Great Britain's.
Okay.
Totally unrelated, but in searching for the other pictures, I said, what the heck? We got to look at this. See what they're wearing today?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So what's the
She's
message?
got a six-pack practically.
That's one of the runners, right?
Yeah, look at that. I just had to be looking for uniforms, and I got distracted. But here we are. No, I'm just saying. Here we go.
What are the other teams wearing?
Look at this. Here's Australia.
See?
Oh, that looks more like an
Yeah.
athlete's
Adidas.
Those are
uniform.
kind of ugly.
No, you
Look
know
at this
what?
one here. What's with all the belly out thingy?
No, man. I'm saying this. You wearing double-breasted.
Okay,
right
wait,
now
I'm going to
for
find you some
anything
more.
For this generation, you're going to the other side. You're on the
Okay.
other side. I'm sorry.
What do you think
I'm
of
sorry.
these? What do you think of these
Yeah,
right
whose
here?
are these here?
Still Great
That's part
Britain.
of still Great Britain.
But that's not their opening ceremony.
No.
They have a dwarf thing. A dwarf.
Small people.
Little people. And there's a guy, the
little
amputee.
person.
Yeah.
That's the amputee.
It's called Paralympics.
That right.
They're
Wow.
part of the Paralympic
Yeah.
competition that's simultaneous
Yeah.
with the Olympics.
Yeah, that's it. Look, rating scale. Mar, you always have to do this. Rating scale for the
There's a lot
American
of promo.
fashion statement, 1 to 10. Just give me a number for what the double-breasted with the Ralph Lauren patch. 1 to 10. What do you want to give it?
Compared to the Chinese,
Well, everybody's doing the same
And
thing.
They made our uniform. No wonder
so
why.
you have to
Well,
look at
It's the same thing in red and white.
the terrible. Y'all are terrible. Guys are terrible.
Come on now.
Oh
The only
my
thing they're
God.
missing
I was
is a
just trying to
hat.
find you guys.
Ralph-
All this Great Britain. They
Ralph
must have
Lauren
the most
did the
press.
Chinese too.
Okay, but
Why not?
What would you prefer, single breast or double?
Well, why are they even wearing jackets?
Thank you.
What is this Australian piece?
That's he's giving him a sign.
The peace sign
You know
on
what?
his butt.
No,
Kiss
that-
my ass.
That's what he thinks of the American uniform.
So that shows you the kind of controversy we have today.
Yeah.
So you guys, what do you guys think? What does the chat room think, Vic?
Yeah, what are they saying in the chat room?
You see, I'm not going to say. I already. You
They
know,
said
we
name
can't-
any
we
clothing
can't-
made in the United States.
Right. I'm not. That's true. We're
Oh
slammed.
well, that's our group.
I think they all ought to
Nothing's made here.
go to Kmart and get an outfit, but that might be made in China too.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, how about this news item, you guys? This one I thought was important. Krispy Kreme turned 75.
Wow.
So you could make it that long eating donuts. They did Krispy Kreme. Go on and have a Krispy Kreme today, because they turned 75.
That's wrong.
Have they been around
All
that long?
sugar.
That's crazy.
It's all sugar, you know that.
Wow.
I know, but they're so
yummy.
good.
Oh. So is that an endorsement?
They say, yes, they say a typical Krispy Kreme store produces 3,000 donuts per hour,
Wow.
but bigger ones can make 12,000.
Good Lord.
They got 690 Krispy Kremes, making people fat in 21 countries right now. Arteries just glazing over. All over the world.
I was thinking the other day, we were just gonna have to ban donuts if we want Americans to
No.
be fat.
Yes. And now who's going to be the one? Who's going to stand up and ban?
No.
Listen, the police department will not like it if you
Yeah.
ban donuts.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
No, I have to admit, because I had a little donut problem. I did. I went to the donut place one time with my friend at 3 in the morning. And the guy cooking, everybody came out to say hi. Hey, Mario! He stopped frying. The people said, dozen, right? My buddy said, are you in the donut shop a lot at 3 in the morning? I said,
That's because you were just getting off work or something.
they know me at 3 a.m. at Yum Yums.
No.
I know. They get the
So
dozen
how
right
do you
away.
how do you rate Yum Yums with Krispy Kreme?
Yum Yums is a better donut. It's a bigger donut. It's a heavier donut. The Krispy Kremes, I just like the hot glaze that you eat like 6 of them
Yeah.
before you can say
Airy
anything.
and light.
Just bite your fingertips. But Yum Yum donut is a wonderful donut. You guys have Yum Yum?
Yes.
I love Yum Yum. Yum Yum is a big, thick donut.
Yeah.
Just
But
big,
I do
heavy.
I like the Krispy Kremes.
I like them too. Well, here they are, 75 years old, you guys, so give them applause.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Krispy
I don't
Kreme.
know if that was. Is that for the
Krispy
age?
Kreme.
Okay, now you bring your screen.
I want to know if the original owner is still alive from eating all those donuts.
I don't eat those things. I'm vegan.
Right.
Are you vegan?
Oh, hell no.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't either.
Me neither.
I mean, no eggs.
Okay.
No ribs. I gotta eat my
You gotta
ribs.
have some ribs.
Ribs and
But I-
chicken.
Really?
There you go.
I have
No,
some
I
ribs in
don't.
the
I don't eat
refrigerator.
any red meats. I don't eat any mammal meat.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Fish and chicken.
Just not even that much chicken.
Lizards,
Did you hear that
amphibians?
women are getting this disease from chicken? From the
right.
antibiotics, they're getting
Yeast infections.
no
Okay.
bladder infections from the antibiotics, and they can't cure them because they're immune to the antibiotics
Yes.
they're
Well-
using.
I've heard all that.
It's common for those bacteria to jump from animal to man.
Right.
And they've been talking about this, that maybe the super bacteria are being produced more because of the antibiotics that are
Right.
used in animals.
Yeah.
Even though they claim that it doesn't come through, you can still select and affect the general flora out there of bacteria. So it's one thing to think about. That's why I just eat burgers and tacos. Grill the
At least you
hell out
started
of
off
it.
with some fruit.
Grill the hell out of it. All right, how about this, you guys? For those of you who care, Four Seasons is going to start having iPads in every room, you guys. Four Seasons.
Oh, really?
Hotel, when you go, I know. Save up, get it on sale. Go to Travelocity, get it on sale, and go there. Like, for example, when you go there, they're going to have everything that you can do. Request housekeeping, schedule spa, need a colonic, whatever you need, sign up right there with your iPad. Be sure you can take care. So I just thought it'd be interesting because I want to use it, but don't try to steal it.
Yes.
Do not try to steal it. It'll be on, it'll be on your, the iPads are not included. So I thought you guys would know about
There's
it.
going to be people who are stealing them, I'm sure.
You think so?
Yes.
They're going to get charged.
Oh,
They won't call it stealing. They say, we know you love the iPad so much. We applied it to your MasterCard. But sure. And of course, we got you the Wi-Fi connection too. All right, you guys. This one I think is crazy. Because this actually happened years ago, about 20 years ago. I remember a guy who did it who actually strapped a bunch of weather balloons to a lawn chair.
Oh gosh, yes, I remember.
Yeah,
that.
and this guy did it, and he was up there with the plane. And the whole idea was he had a BB gun. He had strapped himself in a lawn chair, and he had a BB gun.
Yeah.
And the whole idea was that he was going to, shoot the weather balloons. So this guy did it. So this new guy did it. It's crazy stuff. Look at this.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, somebody new did it?
Yeah, a guy just did it.
Okay.
Where is he? He's still on the roof.
Okay.
So he's floating up there in a lawn chair?
Wait a minute. There's got to be more to this. How
No,
high
check
did
it
he
out.
go?
In Oregon, he's an Oregon gas station owner. He with a pair of helium-filled party balloons, and he was going across Oregon and Idaho and into Montana. That's right. So they're trying to do some more stuff. Yeah, they're going to fill 350 5-foot diameter balloons with helium and tie them to his homemade tandem lawn chair rig. It includes 800 pounds of air, ballast, they call it.
How's he supposed to get down? Did he have an exit strategy?
I don't even know what he had. He's supposed to shoot him. Okay, check it out. It includes 800 pounds of, lift, red Kool-Aid in 40-gallon barrels, a GPS, a satellite phone, parachutes, and a Red Ryder BB gun to shoot out enough balloons to come down to Earth when the time is right. They hope the men are going to fly through the night across Idaho and plan to touch down. So they should have done it by now. I should follow up.
Yeah, that is.
The guy, and the first time he did it was in 2006 when he only got 99 miles before the balloon started popping and he had to bail out. In 2007, he had flown 193 miles before running low on helium. He never ran out of Kool-Aid.
Where did he start off? What state did he start out in?
He starts off in, I think, well, this time he's going to be going across. He's from Oregon. He's going to go across Oregon, Idaho, into Montana.
Well, hopefully the wind carries him in that direction. If it carries him out,
Right.
he's going to be landing with the whales.
But I just
Okay.
don't get
None
it.
of his flights have really been certified yet by Guinness World Records. The current record by Guinness for the longest duration by helium balloons is held by Jonathan Trapp. He went 13 hours, 36 minutes, and 57 seconds over North Carolina in April of 2010. So let's strap yourself in a lawn chair. It's what we call natural selection.
Well, Mac,
all part of the-
I think Mac Fort Townsend, what dude, you have a great question because I ask questions like this. He said, "How do you do number 2 when you're in a
You
lawn
don't.
chair?"
You wait till the, you have to hold it.
It's like horses before the parade. You don't feed them before the parade.
Some folks don't pay attention to that.
I want the basic questions answered. I don't care about lift and distance. I just want to know what happened. Everybody knows this. You go use the restroom. You think you're done. 30 minutes later. Surprise. What happened?
Surprise, surprise.
Right.
He's
You
literally
gotta squeeze.
he's literally going to be pissing in the wind up there.
How's it going? All right, that's a good one. She gets 10 points on that one. She gets 10 on that one. Where's the scream? There it is. She gets the scream. I'm sorry. You know what? I couldn't even think of that one even better. Max, see what you did? You draw them out, man. You drew her out. You're very good.
Okay. And in a lighter moment, you guys.
Is this a
Did you see this one?
proposal?
No, actually, what happened was someone discovered this. What happened was a balloonist was up ballooning, and he saw this heart, and he went to find out about it, and it turned out that this is a farmer who did this as a tribute to his wife who died.
Oh.
And he planted 6,000 oak trees to etch out a giant heart in the middle of
Wow.
his field in South Gloucester, England.
Oh my God.
He's now 70 years old. But he spent weeks planning and setting out each oak after his wife died suddenly 15 years ago.
Wow.
I wonder if they had one of the places they had a picture of him. I don't think they had a picture of him.
So did he never get remarried?
I don't think so.
Would you get jealous of the heart shape out in the backyard?
So you would be thinking about yourself
I know.
at an obviously lovely moment.
I know you're going to take
Here's
it.
a man, 70 years old.
Ought to be
You
shamed.
worried about, well, what I get.
Yeah.
And you going to carve a big moon in the sky?
Make it easy for you.
Damn.
Do a snowbird.
That's
or
why you
something.
can't, Vic, you can't see how men.
can't- you see how it
fellas, that's, you can't win.
Brandy,
You
I'm
can't
sure.
So
win.
it's not a crop circle.
No. He did it for his dead wife.
Right.
All right.
That's sweet.
That
if I
is-
had a man
No,
that
whatever.
sweet,
That's
I
you.
might be married.
That is you.
Yeah, me too.
But he didn't do it. But he didn't do it for her when she was alive.
Yeah.
See now, see how they go. No matter what, 70 trees over years, they still not enough, is it?
No, you know why?
Just
You
because
know
that
why?
one night with that stripper, it'll make how long? You can't never make up for it.
No, she was
Just
saying.
one night with cinnamon, and then
Hey, Bar, you know what's happening. They're going like this. I like that you're going to do the trees, but you can make it simple. Just get some diamonds.
Lord, see,
That's
that's why,
Hey,
man.
that's a yeah.
See?
It is true. Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Not
I
trees.
wish men would understand this.
So
I
trees.
thought divorce attorneys.
Wait a minute. So trees being carved out where you can see it from the sky. Just don't trump diamonds.
Man, that's
right?
why I don't
Well,
carve
it's
shit.
beautiful.
But
I
go
might
ahead.
send you some homegrown tomatoes. Got to count for something.
See. So here's the lesson,
Throw it to
fellas.
homegrown.
You know what? The lesson is stay with what works, right?
Just know that once you
That's
do
it.
that, no other woman, you're going to be single forever because they're going to be pissed off before they marry you. Take that shit down before you marry me.
You better add some more trays.
I'm moving in that house, Ralph, as long as you got those trays. I'm not moving in there. And I want cable.
So, oh my goodness. That
Oh,
hurts.
Penn
Jimmy,
State,
you better
huh?
change that to a star for me, Jimmy.
Okay, that's now here we can poll everybody.
Penn State, yeah.
Penn State, you guys, they got a big statue of Joe Paterno in front of the stadium.
I know. It's a.
So what do we do about that?
That's. Oy.
Here, a rat piss on cotton.
I know. Well, hey, Martin, it's a good thing. I'm glad you asked it because if you guys don't think in the sports segment, the question will come up again. It's coming up again. So if you pass it now, I'm coming back at you guys in
Great.
sports. So get ready.
Well, more than 100 million. Let me turn that down.
I thought I heard
The
something.
president, I told him pissed off. I asked for two things. No,
And what is the rule
I
here?
don't care. I'm pissed off about the diet weights thing
We
too.
answer phone calls live on show. If you dare to call us live on show.
We do.
Well, 100 million in civil damages.
That's what they
Wow.
said could be because people are going to sue. But everybody's weighing in on this about the statue. No one has said keep it almost.
I don't think they should.
They said, first of all, it's going to be a reminder that you
Yeah.
have to protect it. Because they're going to be, and with this kind of thing, you know what kind of defacing they're going to do.
Right.
They're going to get creative with the defacing. I'm just going to tell you.
right.
But it's also a reminder of what they've been dealing with.
Right.
You know,
true.
it's also a reminder of what they did. So, yeah, it's a terrible tragedy. It's a terrible tragedy.
Yeah.
Really.
It is bad. And, I'm going to leave it alone until I give my own little opinion about it because I think there's something else that's bigger on the decision that's being made here. But
Money.
I'll color that later.
a deep pocket thing.
But you haven't found anybody doing any scaling endorsements. That's the part that you don't see. And the ones who are Penn State kind of get behind the bandwagon, all those wonderful people several months ago, quiet.
Oh, yeah?
They're quiet. You don't see that same bandwagon because now you got those lawsuits coming.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah,
those
yeah,
lawsuits
That's right.
come,
Yeah.
there are going to be damages paid.
Oh,
so
yeah.
how do you stand behind this? It's going to be very
You got to
Yeah.
try to make somebody you can claim. It's the same way the NFL, trying to act like you're enforcing rules.
Right.
We
Yeah.
didn't want that hitting and violence. It's only football.
Think of yourself as a recruiter going in on behalf of Penn State, regardless of the sport.
Well, you can say it was gone
What-
now. It's
how
safe
do
for
you
the showers.
feel? How do you feel?
Don't tell them it's safe. It's safe. You
you
can
are
shower.
terrible.
You can pick up soap. You can
are
bend down and clean your
terrible.
toes. Ain't nobody gonna sneak up
That
on you.
is so. You
Now,
know
sometimes
what?
you don't want to wash your feet in the shower. can't wash them.
See,
Why the feet are dirty?
I mean, think about the fundraising. But hey, you know what? They were still good. They raised $208 million, and they bragged about it several months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that tells you that the money still. There's a war here.
Oh,
Making
yeah?
money versus losing money.
But they have a
And
lot of
everything else in
distinguished
between.
alumni who, if I wouldn't want to let this be the shadow over my whole institution. So they're not going to let it just be like that. They're going to come back with a great PR campaign, wonderful money, and perhaps fund some, homes for wayward boys or something.
You know what? You know what?
I'm
Mark?
just saying they
You're
have to
just-
do something to pay back.
You add this little color.
I
that
have a
just-
cynicism
just-
I have a cynicism. That's all.
Okay.
They'll do enough to make you forget. How's that?
Well, football is so important in this country.
It sure is.
And
It's like politics.
but I think rugby makes our football players look kind of wimpy.
It's more masculine.
Oh, there you go. You know what? We covered the rugby versus football. Who's
Our
tougher?
outfits,
yeah?
our
Who's tougher?
outfits are maybe more, I think the
Those
soccer.
guys are tough in rugby. They are.
How about
tough.
soccer? They are tough in rugby.
Tougher. They're tougher in rugby than soccer is.
They're
I think
cuter
rugby.
in soccer.
Yeah.
Well, soccer, you just don't stop. That's the thing about soccer. You just
Well,
don't stop.
rugby, they don't stop either.
No,
Boy,
they
they
don't.
just
They
keep
do.
moving and moving.
That's
And I
right.
mean, I don't think any of our football players could run up and down that field like those rugby players do.
They just got to get better cheerleaders. Huh?
And yeah, right, that's for sure. Well, they don't. It's more for the
Better food.
It's more for the ladies. I like looking at
the
those guys
jerseys.
out there.
We got a Jersey woman in here. You like the jerseys and uniforms?
Yes, men in uniform.
It's a little loose.
Those guys look really hot out there. Those rugby players.
But
They
what
really
about
do.
the British stadium food? Anybody? I've heard terrible things about the food over there, you guys. I'm wondering about.
Well, you don't go for the food.
Come on, you gotta go for the food.
That's it. She goes. See.
I mean, at the stadium, why would you?
Wait a minute, Mario.
That's why they all drunk. They're just
Mario.
drinking. They're not eating anything.
Well,
So-
British food is not going to be on Master Chef. That's for
They
sure.
hear that. They know the sound good. Food pie and all that.
So, Mario, you're going to watch the rugby players, but really like professional football, as we all do. Hold on before you respond, because you know this is true. So I got to make him go back in the clock. Back in the clock makes him go back 15, 20
No!
minutes. And when you go back,
No.
did you not go there to see who was in the stand?
I want to see the ladies.
Thank you.
And the tight outfits.
Thank you.
I like to see sports bras too.
See? So,
Sports bras.
so this
I'm
is
like,
what,
how many men like sports? I know you like sports bras. Hell yeah, all men like sports bras.
see.
We love them. We don't know
Why?
where
I thought you liked
they
the
come from.
Oh, not Brandy.
No, we don't want you to hurt yourself.
We really don't want to see discomfort.
Yeah,
Because
that's right. We don't want we don't want to hurt them.
I didn't see you stop any discomfort at Mario's birthday party.
Take
That
care
girl
of the
was
twins.
dancing.
But that was different, baby.
That was totally
That was kinda
different.
cool. You had to do
We
that
were
again.
just
next
enjoying
time.
the environment.
Okay.
And you don't turn off the rules on Real Talk Television. You don't turn off the rules here. That's
No,
the
no,
difference.
no.
This
No,
is the
no,
difference
no,
that's happening here. And I'm just letting you guys know. If you're not out of the box yet, get out of the box. I'm seeing stuff that I wish it was not just sports I was covering. There's stuff coming on TV. Mario, I watched this. We talked about it last week. I don't mean to shift.
No.
I watched a show where they're doing a promo on regular TV, not cable, where they were talking about camel toe. Clearly.
Well, it's about time.
Way more. And I
like,
sat
we did
there.
that.
I mean,
Wait a
how
minute.
long
Wait a
does it
minute.
take
Yeah,
them?
what is that?
If it's going around.
Wait a minute. I don't
I'm telling you,
see
I've
if I
seen
do
it, and I must say, I'm aghast.
Wait a minute. I'm saying this for a reason.
Oh.
We
I
covered
certainly
it.
hope so.
I'm saying this for a reason. I'm trying to see. I want people to understand that if you think that we're flirting with it, people say this all the time. And I dealt with organizations that said, you guys are kind of risque. Da, da, da. I said, so when I go look at the TV and I see these wonderful sponsors, because the sponsors are endorsing these programs, they wouldn't be on there if they didn't make money and they invested and get the return. And they're talking explicitly, and they got the guy actually explaining graphically, and I'm going, what channel is this on? And it's regular TV.
Well, we need that.
So
Vic.
what is that telling you?
It tells us the world is in need of formal education.
Okay, we're starting off
telling
with talking about education,
We
about
need to.
metaphors describing a woman's
Just
body.
think
on
how
regular
many
TV.
mistakes will be
Metaphors
made.
describing a woman's body.
Yeah, you
Why
think
do
of-
you need a metaphor?
Mario.
Yes. Because it's hard to call it by the nicknames that I've been using.
He gets in trouble for those.
That's right. See,
Little Willie.
I'm only saying your competition has more resources. That's all I'm
bad
saying.
nicknames.
And they're going to come with it and make it seem like they're blazing the trail before you do. So, Mario, they can't blame you anymore for going
They
outside the
can't.
box, okay?
They can't.
All right.
Everybody.
Today's good news and bad news.
There you go.
And
That was it. The good news, the bad news, and the other shit. Decide which one was which. It's your choice. Sometimes they all kind of fall in one category. It depends on the day. It's different news. It's different news.
All day, all
Different
day.
news.